Hi fellow golfers, Joe Putter here. Hope you're playing great golf and having a great time playing this marvelous game. You know, a lot of us don't have a lot of time to work on our chipping, and we don't have a lot of time to spend out there, you know, spend 3 or 4 hours on chipping. You know, I told my wife Bertie, I said, honey, I'm going to go practice for 4 hours chipping. She said, you know, Joe, listen, she says, I hope you know how to cook and call me at my mother's house. She said, I says, no, honey, I'm going to go practice for 15 minutes. She said, Joe, what would you like for dinner? I know, you know, we must keep our priorities, our golfers. We have to take care of the things that are most important. And this week, we're going to work on the chip shot. I'm going to show you a very simple method, a routine that you will hit the chip shot consistently. You know, if we have a system to hit our shots, it will make it much easier for when you're under pressure playing on the golf course to hit the shot consistently time and time again. After you learn this simple routine, you can vary your shot. It won't be difficult for you to do it all. And here's how the average player hits the shot. They get up to the ball and they go moving around and then they go, you know, and they usually hit it fat, you know. And if we have a routine and we follow a simple routine, we won't have that problem. So here's our routine. Number one, with our feet together, play the ball right off the right toe or right about there. Give yourself a little room. Okay. Number two, aim the club perfectly where you want the ball to land. Number three, move your left foot to the left. And number four, hit the ball in the hole. Remember, this is golf. Our objective is to hit the ball in the hole. I want you to concentrate when you hit this shot that you're trying to hit it in the cup. You know, I was taking lessons from a very famous guy, a very famous professional, a master of the short game, Paul Runyon. And he said to me, he said, you know, Joe, he said, the trouble with the average player, he said, is they don't watch out for their enemy. And I said, well, Mr. Runyon, who's our enemy? What enemy, sir? And he said, no, Joe. He said, the grass. He said, the grass gets between the ball and the club face, he said, and you cannot hit these shots with any consistency. He said, the enemy is the grass. I said, oh, I understand, Mr. Runyon. And Mr. Runyon said, you know, Joe, he says, you know what? He says, you're a fathead. I says, you know what, Mr. Runyon? Thank you so much for saying that. That's the nicest compliment. You know, a lot of people think that all I have up here is air, but there's a lot of smarts up here because there's a lot of room in my head to store information. I want to thank you very, very much for your compliment. You know, so let's go through our chipping routine again. It's a very simple routine. Feet together, okay? Aim the club exactly, perfectly where you want the ball to land. Number three, move your left foot to the left. And number four, hit the ball in the hole. You know, that's all there is to it. If you will work on that and hit maybe, 15 balls from 10 feet, 15 balls from 20 feet, and 15 balls from 30 feet, you'll have a nice routine that'll work consistently under pressure. I want to thank you very much for coming and watching this video and showing you how to hit this little chip shot. I'm sure it'll help if you work on it a little bit. And next week, we're going to work on the most dangerous shot in golf. Well, so long, fellow golfers. Joe Putter here. Be sure to check out my website and you'll see some nice shirts and some other things that'll help you a lot with your game. And let's go play golf. How so? Good. Okay.